Hello, I'm Leah Zimmerman of AHS-TV, and in this segment of Best of the Nest, we'll take a look at FamCon and how it is viewed from the teacher's perspective. We're talking with Miss Poster and Miss Craven to get a hawk's eye view. Welcome to Best of the Nest. Could you introduce yourself for our viewers?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm Angie Poster. I teach Family and Consumer Sciences here at Armstrong High School. In my current schedule, I have Family and Consumer Sciences grade 7. I also teach food and nutrition and our course called Living on Your Own.
Awesome, thank you.
Hi, I'm Laura Craven. I also teach all Family Consumer Sciences here at Armstrong High School. And this year my schedule is FamCon 7, 8, Fashion Design 1, Fashion Design 2, and Unified Family Consumer Science.
Thank you. What made you choose to teach Family Consumer Science when going into teaching?
When I first got passionate about teaching and I got really excited and decided that's what I wanted to go to college for, my first two choices were to go for maybe health and physical education, but my other idea was Family and Consumer Sciences. And when I looked at both, I looked at what classes I really enjoyed in high school, and those classes were all the Family and Consumer Sciences classes. So that's what I decided to major in.
Okay, thank you.
And when I graduated college, I actually graduated with an English major and secondary education minor. And when I started substitute teaching, it just didn't quite feel right. Like, it was wonderful to be able to teach, but I explored a couple more options and then was able to finally decide on Family Consumer Science. And here I am.
Do you enjoy the aspect that FamCon teaches the kids?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like the skills that we teach are very relevant, and I always hear stories about how students take those skills home and then apply them at home, and I get to see pictures of the cakes they made or hear about their financial decisions they made, and it's just a wonderful feeling.
I absolutely agree. I love when students show us what they have learned in class and how they apply that at home, how they are creating different foods, or again, one of my special memories from a year ago was a student came into class and said, "I think I deserve bonus. I actually opened up my checking account for the first time over the weekend," and I was so proud of them. And there's all those special little moments that they have that they share with us that are really rewarding.
So, how do you handle conflicts with students about cooking and cleaning during class?
We really don't have many conflicts about cooking and cleaning in class. Most of the students enjoy our classes. They want to be there, and they're also earning a grade for it. So one of my constant complaints actually at my house at home is, "Mom, stop doing this. You know I'm not earning a grade." So because I try to encourage them to help out at home a little bit more.
Yeah, we have the same strategy, so I agree.
What is the most rewarding thing about teaching on this type of field?
Oh, I think that, again, seeing students bring home the skills that we've taught them in class, and then even hearing about them after they've graduated high school and seeing what they're doing and how they're using the skills we've taught them is one of the most rewarding things.
I know for me on a personal level, I've also taken one of these classes, and I can say definitely like going home, I've definitely learned a lot from Family Consumer Science classes, so I definitely relate to this because it's not just like a grade thing. Like, I go home and like if I'm helping my mom with dinner or something, like I've definitely learned a lot more skills that I would have like learned than just being at home. So, can you tell a difference in your classes on who likes them and who doesn't?
I don't know if there's necessarily like a who likes it and who doesn't. I think that different topics sometimes interest different kids at different moments. But a lot of our students, as soon as they find that something is relevant to something they're going to do every single day, they really do jump into the content and they're ready to learn. And we're also lab-based. We have, we're not always sitting. We're up and we're moving and we're creating. And that just makes it, I think, just a unique perspective on the learning experience.
I agree. I think we cover so many different topics throughout our courses that some really grab attention of certain students over others, but I can't say that I can tell explicitly who doesn't like the class.
What is your favorite thing to make in FamCon?
I'm more partial to the sewing parts of the courses. I really like to see students combine the skills of measuring, cutting out materials, and then actually stitching it together, and then finally having that project that's done that they can take home. So I love to see that.
Awesome.
I actually tend to be more towards the cooking aspect of the classroom. When I grew up, that was the the homiest part was always our kitchen. When we have family get-togethers, everyone's in the kitchen. We're eating, we're cooking together, we're socializing. So I love to see the kids be creative in that kitchen atmosphere. My favorite thing to make with them is probably some form of a yeast bread.
What is misconceptions that are made about FamCon that aren't true?
I'm not sure that there's really any misconceptions. Usually if you say FamCon to someone of an older generation, they sometimes look at you, and then when they say, oh, you mean home ec, they always smile when they say it. And I think it's actually quite endearing because they remember those classes themselves. They remember coming in and creating a project in that textile sewing lab. And they remember their cooking experiences because it's stuff that we do at home every day anyway. So I actually think it's really fun to talk to different people about what their experiences were.
Yeah, I get the same response. Some older generation folks aren't quite sure what I'm talking about until I say home ec, and then they say, oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you guys still teach those kinds of things.
Yeah. What is the main thing that you would like people to know about FamCon?
I would say the main thing to know is just that as we touched upon from when we used to call it home economics, we teach so many more things now than really just what that traditional aspect of homemaking or cooking and sewing is. We really have a lot of equipment in our lab that was not available to us years ago, and that's through a lot of it through our ASD Foundation, who has been so kind to us to get us grants or honor us with grants. But we're teaching budgeting, we're teaching personal finance to the students. They they come into class and we're looking at, okay, you're going to move out of your own home someday. Where are we going to live? So we're doing apartment searches. There's a lot of that we go over that people don't necessarily see.
I would like to just add that this field is seemingly constantly changing. When I started teaching 11 years ago, I taught a lot of different content, not drastically different, but just with technology evolving over time, like it's going to look different in 5 or 10 years from now as well.
Okay. Unified has become a new thing at our school in FamCon. It's no different. How does it work in FamCon?
All right, so I've been teaching this course now for 2 years, and it is a wonderful addition to our school. I want to give the person whose idea it was all the credit because it's just drastically changing how we incorporate life skills students into our courses. Right now, it's scheduled so that we have about 10 general education students in the classroom with the life skills students, and they're paired up about 1-to-1. And we go through our regular coursework. It's very similar to what you might see in the FamCon junior high or 8th grade level course. We split it up 9 weeks cooking and 9 weeks textiles or laundry care. And then those gen ed students are paired up and mentoring and being a friend to the life skills students. And it's absolutely wonderful. I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah. I haven't gotten to teach the course, but I do get to sneak over and watch Mrs. Craven's classes on occasion, or she'll tell me about something interesting that they're doing that day. And so I do get to sneak over and watch what they're creating, and it's always so fun because everyone's happy and they're always working collaboratively together towards whatever project that they have. And I just think it's such a nice experience, and it's really allowing the students to create more friendships, which is wonderful.
Yeah. What things do you do with Unified Kids in FamCon?
Well, just this past week, we've been preparing for the Arts Night, which is coming up on May 3rd here at Armstrong High School. It's the inaugural year for a fundraiser benefiting the Arts Department, and it's also with the ASDF Foundation. So we've been prepping herbs. We're going to be selling herbs that will benefit that foundation, and we're also going to plan to bake items for the bake sale. So that's what's been going on recently.
What benefit do you think regular kids get with working with Unified Kids within FamCon?
I think it's extremely beneficial for those that want to explore a career path in special education. It gets them the hands-on experience that they might need to decide, yes, this is a course path I want to take in the future. It's also beneficial for any student because they get that experience.
Thank you both for joining us today and offering your insight. Before we move on, I hit the halls of AHS to get the words straight from the Hawk speak. Let's take a closer look. Hello, I'm Leah Zimmerman of AHS-TV. Today we're taking a closer look at Unified FamCon and other unified activities of AHS. Today I'm here with
Taylor Baum.
Taylor. What is Unified FamCon?
Unified FamCon is where you have 10th, 11th, or 12th graders that help the unified kids, and we are called their buddies, and we help them learn how to cook. We are currently sewing and making that stuff in that room with them.
What are your favorite parts of Unified FamCon?
I really like Unified FamCon because I'm there to just help them and make sure they're having a good time and like learning how to do stuff that you do on a daily basis.
Thank you. Today I'm here with
Drew Pat.
Drew. Do you enjoy the Unified classes?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun and everyone else should join them too.
What has your overall experience at Unified classes been like?
I've made a lot of friends and learned a lot about things that I wouldn't normally learn in normal life activities.
Thank you. Today I'm here with
Emery Rumbaugh.
Emery. How has being in Unified classes affected your life?
It's affected my life a lot. It's really grown me into getting relationships with my friends, and it's really just something I'm greatly involved in.
How has it affected your future career path?
I'm actually going to Teal to get an education in special education to hopefully just teach more kids.
Perfect, thank you. Today I'm here with
Leanne.
Leanne. Would you say having buddies in your classroom makes it more entertaining?
Yes.
Hi, today I'm here with
Mrs. Lorigan.
Mrs. Lorigan. Do you enjoy the Unified classes?
I love the unified classes. It's like one of the best parts of the day.
How has both sides of the Unified classes been affected by this program?
I think it's great for both sides. At first, I thought that it would benefit the life skills students the most because they would be making new friends. But I also find that the regular ed students have found something special in themselves and a way to enjoy these students and just how wonderful these kids can be. I see them laughing and playing and working harder probably in a unified class than they may have even in a regular education class.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, today I'm here with some of my friends. What's your name?
Isabella. Game.
Tegan.
Well, there you have it, folks. Straight from the Hawk Speak. We'll take it back to the studio. For those of you just joining us, I'm Leah Zimmerman of AHS-TV, and I'm now joined by Mylee, Lorigan, and Gabby, Pawk to talk about our Unified classes. What Unified activities are you currently a part of?
So I currently take Unified Phys Ed, and then I also do Unified Bocce and Unified Track and Field. And then I previously took Unified FamCon.
Okay.
I am also in Unified Track and Unified Bocce. I took Phys Ed, I just ended that, and I am now in an independent study.
Okay, cool. What good aspects have you learned from this experience being within the Unified activities?
I feel like these students have shown the true meaning of kindness, and they've really become my best friends.
Okay.
Yeah, 100% with Gabs on that. Like, they just really show that you can never judge someone, like, until you get to know them.
That's awesome. Has this integrated experience made you think more about your career choice?
Absolutely, yes. So at the beginning of the year, I wasn't sure what I was going to go into when I started college, but now it's a must that I would love to get my special education degree and go into education. So,
do you have any specific college you want to go to?
Right now I am looking at West Virginia University and Penn State.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to Susquehanna University and I'm majoring in sports media. But at first I was just like going to, sports media, basic stuff. But I do think that I definitely want to try to get Unified students involved in what I do and like interview them and get their input on things like that too.
Okay, cool. What influenced you to decide to join within these classes?
I would say just all of the fun that people say that you have with it and all the lessons that you learn with it are just like so motivating to take a class like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it just kind of happened, and once I joined, it was kind of like an eye-opener, so it was very, very fun.
That's fun. I think I took in 9th grade phys ed, and I can agree with what you both said. Like, it was definitely an eye-opening experience. Would you recommend taking part of unified activity to another student?
Absolutely. I think it is so important. And I didn't know what it was going to be like joining, and so I feel like everyone should join just to get the experience. And I haven't heard any bad things about it, so everyone who joins it loves it.
Yeah, 100%.
If you could have started being a part of Unified earlier, would you have?
Absolutely. I think that something we could definitely add is starting it with 7th and 8th grade, because I know those students are really involved with the younger unified students that we have. So I think that could 100% be something great.
I agree.
Are there any lessons or aspects that you carry into your future?
Yeah. I feel like no matter what, no one should shove aside like students. I feel like it's really important to, whether you see them in the hallway and you just say hi, and that really makes their day. And so you never know how much you saying hi or you talking to them, going to visit them has an impact on their day.
Yeah. Any advice for future students looking to be a part of these unified classes?
Yeah, I would just say that, like, you should definitely just take one. Like, see if it interests you at all, because it honestly could be an eye-opener to anyone. I just think that it's really important to experience it.
I think it also is like for maybe younger kids, like you said, like 7th and 8th graders, like it could be a possible career choice. Like you never know really until you try it. What other classes or programs do you think Unified would work great with?
Oh my, I feel like the past couple of years we have been adding in our school. So honestly, we have almost every class right now that I can think of.
Yeah, we added art. I haven't taken art.
I haven't taken art either. We have like
they're adding
FamCon,
tech
art,
ed.
and tech ed. Yes, I think tech ed is going to be
starting
awesome.
next year, yeah.
Do you think that the students and teachers should be more vocal about this program and the opportunities it holds?
Yeah, 100%. I think that the teachers already just have so much support with it, but I think that if it had maybe like an assembly or something at the beginning of the year to maybe just, or at the end of the year, to emphasize how fun it is and how awesome it could be if to have like the participation that you need.
Yeah, I feel like our community does a good job of spreading the word and talking about it and being supportive, but there's always growth, room for growth.
How do you think the Unified program could be better promoted in this community?
I feel like students throughout the school could post about it, like say we're going to the Polar Plunge at the end of February, so getting all your friends involved in posting it, raising money, and competing against other schools. It's a really fun way to support the cause.
Yeah.
And like you said, the assembly, I think that's a good idea. What's your favorite memory of being a part of this program?
I would have to go with the Polar Plunge. It's just so awesome to see the light on everyone's faces. It's just a great cause. It's so awesome.
It is. That's so awesome. I would have to say that too. And just being around them every day, it's what I look forward to, coming to school. Like I don't go a day without being in a classroom, and it really is the light of my day.
Track and field too. Bocce was like really deep because you just had to be quiet. But track and field is just
it was so fun. Bocce was such a
Bocce was a blast, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Mylee and Gabby, for joining us today. To get the Hawk's Eye view on the Unified program here at AHS, until next time, I'm Leah Zimmerman of AHS-TV. Keep on soaring.
Just as no two oak leaves are the same, your journey at IUP is uniquely yours. Yours to explore your interests, pursue your passions, discover your calling. You will face challenges. Success comes with challenges, but you'll never have to go it alone. Whatever you need, from academics to wellness support, we'll be here for you throughout your journey. Get in the Grove at IUP.
Hello, I'm Ava Kovach of AHS-TV, and in this segment of Best of the Nest, we get a glance at the television production department at AHS in the form of a quarterly update from the student's perspective. I'm joined by Ceci, Righi, and Harper, Volk to talk about some of their TV prod projects at AHS this quarter. Thank you for joining us today. To start things off, tell us a little bit about yourselves.
I'm a senior, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm Harper Volk. I am a senior at AHS. I also work in independent study and TV too.
Well, we'll be right back to chat more with Ceci and Harper, but first let's go to Lily, who's taking a closer look at Harper and Ceci's current projects.
Thank you, Ava. I'm Lily Gawker of AHS-TV, and today we're going to take a closer look at one of Ceci, Righi, and Harper Volk's memorable projects from this marking period.
Hello, today's Squawk Talk. Today we're going to be seeing what some people wanted for Christmas. Sammy, what would you like for Christmas this year?
A lightsaber.
Nice. All right, what do you want for Christmas this year?
One Fortnite Battle Pass, please.
Nice. What are we looking for this year, Mr. Christmas?
Not to go the same thing with him. I want like the Fortnite crew battle pack with the Fortnite pass and the OG pass and all that.
Absolutely. Excuse me, what do you want for Christmas this year?
I would like a new cell phone. Mine's getting old and I need a new one.
Okay, you ready? What do you want for Christmas this year?
What?
Come on, it's just a single.
I'd like my son to empty the dishwasher without being asked.
Thank you. Excusez-moi. What would you like for Christmas this year?
A GoPro with a chest mount.
What do you want for Christmas this year? Great pick.
Hi.
Interview?
For what?
Just one quick question.
Oh, sure.
It's for, yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Hello. What do you want for Christmas this year?
I want an espresso machine.
I have one. It's really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Hopefully I get one.
Yeah.
We'll see. Gotta ask Santa.
Yeah, but it'll be worth it, trust
Yes.
me.
Cool.
What exactly is it that you want for Christmas this year?
Some flannels. That would be nice.
Awesome, thanks. What do you want for Christmas this year?
Me personally, I want Mrs. Lucas back. Best math teacher I've ever had in my life.
That's a good pick. I agree. Thank you for watching today's Squawk Talk.
Let's take a closer look as Ceci speaks with her peers about Christmas movies with a special discussion with the control room.
I'm telling you, you're missing out on Elf. It's so funny.
You act like I haven't watched Elf.
It's so funny. It's good. It's the best one out there.
It's a good movie, but it's just...
Like, my mom won't let me watch it until we watch it together on the 24th.
Oh, I watch it every night during December. Because it's on.
We don't watch it. If it's on TV, my mom...
So what you're going to do is...
We'll right past it.
The 24th and the 25th, A Christmas Story plays all day on the TV. So you have to watch it.
I'll watch it. I promise I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's always like you'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah, see, I've seen little clips, but I haven't seen them put together.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like the little TikTok clips, like it's like part two.
Yeah, actually.
Pardon the interruption, Ryan. The consensus in the control room between myself, Harper, and Joe is that Christmas Vacation is a better Christmas movie than Elf.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You
So I
guys don't
think
know
your
what you're
opinion's-
talking about.
I think your opinion's just wrong and you're trying to be different.
My opinion, it's not an opinion, it's a fact.
It's not a fact.
All right.
Maybe sit down and watch National
Move on,
Lampoons.
move
No,
on.
I'm not moving on from
Move on.
this.
Move on.
Move on before you punch me or something.
Yeah, I'm getting mad.
Don't talk about Elf.
I might walk off the set right now.
Like those dramatic things where they're walking, like, I'm done.
I want to go see who's in that room out there, and I'm going to have a word with them, too.
This has been a closer look at Squawk Talk. Back to Ava in the studio.
Welcome back. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Ava Kovach of AHS-TV, and I'm here with Ceci, Righi, and Harper Volk to talk about their experiences in TV prod. So tell us a bit about you guys' most recent media projects.
We worked on a recreation of Wayne's World, in which we redid all the shots, the dialogue, lighting, all those sorts of things, and it was good to actually help us. Yeah, it was like working on a set because we found we actually had to plan it out. We didn't have to obviously use the script because it was already written, but we had to have everything planned out. We had to know exactly where we wanted to come in, how we wanted people to act. It was like we had to actually be in the characters instead of just, completely repasting it.
And then we also did something for our independent project, for our independent study. It was, we tried weird Mexican candies for a podcast. That was the last recent thing that we did, but other than that, just the...
Do you guys have any favorite moments from any of your projects this year?
My favorite moment from any project is us all trying the candies together and literally almost throwing up.
Yeah, the violent reactions definitely were memorable.
Yeah.
And just combining them all together to see what that came from and
And I liked Harper's project. Like, it was our squawk talk. It was like asking people what they wanted for Christmas, and it was, just went around and interviewed people.
Gracie really helped out with that. She was really the heart of that with her
she's, like,
editing.
phenomenal with editing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys have a lot of advice to give to underclassmen. What are some things that you would want to tell students just starting their TV prod journeys?
I would say we've got a good thing going here, and don't waste it. Like, if you are gonna join the TV prod thing, take it seriously and really appreciate the fact that you're able to put out something to the world. Because, not everyone has that opportunity. A lot of schools don't have a department as big as ours and as willing to give students freedom to put out what they want.
I would just say focus on editing too. Editing is my biggest struggle in independent study.
Learn that before you. Yeah.
Yeah, learn that and then focus on everything else.
Yeah, those are important.
Okay, thank you to Ceci, Righi, and Harper Volk for joining us here today to get a hawk's eye view on the second marking period in TV prod. Until next time, I'm Ava Kovach of AHS-TV Best of the Nest. Keep on soaring.